That's my girl. That's my girl right there.
Come on
With
now.
the setting sun too. Let's
Come
go.
on now. That right there, that's a, hey, I need that picture right there on a t-shirt. Right?
What's going on? It's your boy Sintel with the Intel, and you see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, my guy?
Hello, governor.
What nothing just brightens the day with a hello, governor. Hey, listen, we're already hopping into Blue Eye Samurai episode 1. Man, left, no meat on the bone. Just amazing. If you need to catch up with that previous episode, there'll be a link in the description. And make sure you stay towards the very end because we're going to chop it up, do a bit of a breakdown, you know, some reviewing from two of your favorite reactors. So without any further ado, let's get started. We have achieved the dooms.
The dooms.
Yeah, you know, the doom doom. Hey man, that first episode kind of it's might be tough to kind of raise the bar on this bad boy, man. The fight scenes was phenomenal.
Yeah, but how you gonna end the whole episode on peaches? Like, bruh. That's like, am I watching a samurai thing or am I watching hentai? I don't know what's going on right now.
My man rang out a rag full of blood.
Who knew one man could bleed so much? You're better at cleaning than cooking. When does your son get back?
Oh, he out getting peaches, bro. He ain't coming back. Daddy ain't coming back no more.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he sacrificed a couple of days. What was he only there a day?
Oh, man, that squad don't look gnarly. Look at this.
Mm-mm.
My man looked at him like, what? Oh. Ooh. This is why you need to learn how to mind your business.
Right, that's right. Now who in here got ounces?
Here 2 days ago, he spilled blood everywhere. Which is fine. Then he left. And he took my son. An invalid. That's it.
Ooh, that mask is gangster.
It sure is. About to take me back to Tsushima.
Man. Such a dope game too, by the way. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Woo.
That's just filthy.
Right. Came out the blocks quick, didn't we?
I love it. Old dude got spared, and because he couldn't quit running his choppers.
Move quietly for someone so large.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away.
Stay away. Ringo.
I don't care.
But I'm useful. You see? I heard white people's skin burns off in the sun. Is it true blue eyes can see in the dark? Oh, and is it true white people drink milk from the animals?
Yeah.
I'd never tell your secret. Not ever. Not if someone bit off my skin, bite, or even if they made me eat eggplant. I never, ever tell anyone that you're a girl.
Whoa, easy.
Say it again.
If I see you again, I will kill you and never think of you again.
She has zero compassion. She gives 0 Fs.
Done, man.
No one gets through without a travel pass. Next. Come on. Let's see your pass. Next. Come on.
Seems to be that's all I do these days.
Hey, where's your pass?
Right here. Travel pass for 2. Just us 2 boys traveling together like...
This is 2 boys.
Next.
That is an interesting hat he got on for, I guess, you know, for carrying stuff. Like,
Right?
Useful. I told you.
You will not find what you seek at my side. I am owed my revenge, and I will have it at any cost. It is a demon's path, littered with death.
I'm not afraid. I
I gotta
train
listen.
and I can help you. I'm already the greatest in the world at
it's
one
like
thing.
you throwing a couple dudes that owe me a couple hands. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
My whole life has been a battle.
I mean, he's useful.
Mm-hmm.
So where
Plus he makes a mean bowl of noodles.
I need a boat.
Ooh, a revenge boat.
I just question his IQ. Is he smart enough to keep his face shut? I had to get him some more pumpkins and peaches to shut him up.
The payment's what's doing it.
I'd rather cut myself open now. The cut is so clean. A masterful cut.
Mm-hmm.
Victory cannot come from dishonor. Therefore, you never lost. Had he challenged you, he'd be dead.
See, that's why you need a real one in your corner to keep you
Yeah,
grounded, keep you
man,
focused.
I was just about to say that. He's all pride, piss, and vinegar.
But your courage drives him back like a squall against the sea. You unsheath your magnificent sword.
Yo, man, you gotta keep her, Doug. You gotta keep her.
Yeah. She get exactly what she want.
He'll need a boat. Mihonoseki. He must have left a trail.
But what if he kills you this time?
Easy. Easy. You just got done building them up. You know what it is? He had to get that out for that moment of clarity.
Yeah. That was a pent-up frustration.
By sea, I can be there before dawn and kill him by sunrise.
Damn.
She ain't pausing for nobody.
See, that's where old girl messed up. See, she thought she was gonna control him with that pineapple. But nah, if she hit him off with straight got 3,000, he'd have been done. He'd been done. He even went nowhere. Like a festival or something.
Okay.
During the Hadaka Matsuri? Well, then you'll have to swim. Everyone's closed today. We have to purify ourselves and celebrate the kami, or we'll have a bad year.
You don't want a bad year, do you?
He's like, I'm just trying to make somebody have a bad day, my guy.
Yo, and everybody faded.
Not too early! Sorry. Stealthy.
You do that a lot.
You got that Batman gene.
Gambling? We could try their noodles. The shingi. You said we don't want to miss that.
Your foot.
Like he a cat.
You are never to take that off. The day you take that off, you are discharged from your duties. Do you understand?
That's too literal. So he's looking. The four are looking.
Let him through. Let him through.
Yeah, he got clout.
Oh, yeah. This is what I'm interested in, these four horsemen.
Yeah.
What are they about?
And look at him leaving them a trail.
All right.
The Oni mask. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's his pass right there. That sword. Nope.
Everybody got it.
Our surprise for the Shogun is almost ready. After that, you'll be free to go anywhere you like. Anytime you like.
So, because of the ban on foreigners, this white dude is kind of just stuck for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because they know foreigners don't mean them any good.
And woodblock, and ceramic, and calligraphy, and every other useless art I mastered to while away the hours.
Yeah, but if you get a calligraphy, that means your sword work probably nice.
Soon he won't have that luxury.
I'd have liked that in my room.
Word, it was a real... This dude is twisted.
It's a hell of a tree that didn't yield to that meteor sword.
Light the fire. You take up the hammer.
Okay. Little upgrade. I've always had this thing about like the building of the weapon. It's one of the things I loved about Jedis and their lightsabers. You know, it's that relationship that the warrior has with their weapon.
Yeah, like I'm so.
In this edge, Mizu. It's ready.
I'm the same way. Like even to the point where there's a couple shows that come on. Like there's one called Forged in Fire, and they show different blacksmiths who make
Your breath is late.
swords and knives, and
Like so.
it's like a competitions reality show. But
Okay.
always interested me.
Oh, you cruel, huh? Okay.
Your foot announces your thoughts.
And you don't
he's
move
the
like no
bookbinder.
bookkeeper. Yeah, you ain't no bookbinder.
Oh, you're soft for a boy. Mixed breeds are all weak stock.
Yeah, he's lying.
Yeah. Take that L and learn from it.
Some Mulan stuff.
Yeah. Reminds me of how, like, in Japanese culture, when women bind their feet, and they have to go through all that pain just to maintain the element of beauty.
Yeah, the feet, the waist.
Yeah.
It's time for the yakire.
Old school fortune right there.
Mizu, is your mind clear?
It is.
It is.
Is that the first time I've heard her name?
Might be.
It is.
I already knew what it was, but
That's dope. It sounds like it's breathing. Yeah.
you know she's in pain.
Yeah, he's figuring it out that it's more to Mizu than what she's showing.
Just touch the horizon.
Oh, I love all of this. This is just great.
You have to temper the blade.
Yeah.
And you check the hardness. Make sure there's no cracks.
Your edge. I believed your story. This is not the hand of a bookbinder. This hand has taken many lives. An assassin's hand. And I've made a fortune. With this, I'll make 1,000 fortunes. The assassin who carries Master Eiji's broken blade.
Oh, he just gonna run with it like that, huh? Dang, she did on her fist. Woo!
Yeah. I'm surprised Yoda wasn't sitting on top of her legs. Oh, that's a tree she couldn't cut yesterday.
Yep, it sure was. She had to wash away that weakness and get her mind right.
Gotta convince himself he's ready.
Yeah. All right, the hairdresser's on the money. You got the money. Flaunt it.
Bit old, but many good years left.
Oh yes, very fertile. Cycles in precise rhythm.
I don't know about that anymore.
If you permit, I offer engagement gifts for,
Akemi.
You ain't even know her name.
Disrespect. Black pearls.
Father, please.
They smoking that stuff?
Sent away. Away from you. Away from Taigen.
Taigen. There's rust on his blade now. I was foolish to but I've secured a suitable match. More than suitable. Kissed by the gods.
I can't. Seki, tell him.
Throw my name in that hat.
From nothing to the Shogun's chambers. I did.
You'd be like, well, you marrying me.
The Shogun is expecting Master Chiba to return to Edo with a new bride for his son. We leave in 5 days. Don't forget your teeth.
You're gonna be upset when you find that oven is already filled.
She can right bounce. She can right go find her boo.
Yeah, I think you're right. She about to dip.
At night?
If we're to leave for a wedding in 5 days, there isn't a night to spare.
I adore his silks. I'll ride with you. Because your father's mind cannot be changed when it is set, any more than yours. For example, when you seem set on what is clearly a bad decision.
You.
Add my trunk with hers.
He like, look, you ain't know me back before I became the assistant. I used to put in work.
Yeah.
At least do it more.
He said, I ain't been that guy in a while, but I'm still that guy.
Yeah, like don't let the sharp suit fool you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even think about it. Mine. I'm getting my wish this year. A new husband.
Oh, you a little late, lady.
Yeah.
Noodles.
Like, he didn't beat both of them. Being fat and hungry.
Is that shiso? Where did you find shiso this time of year?
Thanks. Hardly get any compliments since Renji surpassed me.
His are better than this?
You want to have his? He's like, nah, you a lie, bro.
You mean stay here?
You got somewhere better to be?
Life is funny like that. When you think you want something, it'll test you. Throw something else out there. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes, a lot of the times, that's to knock you off your square.
I always forget the name of those drums. What are they called? Something about that sound, though.
The drums.
Yeah.
I'll just go look at the fun.
Oh. Oh, here we go. All right, let me go on and sit up now.
He moved just in time, too. And she didn't hear him. All four of them crap up on him. She didn't hear anything.
Not a thing. You know, look at his big sword. He got two of them joints.
Mm-hmm.
We know what they hide. We know who you are. All Kyoto is talking about the unnamed samurai who cut through Shindo Dojo.
Didn't know that.
No one will ever know it.
I want that mask so bad. Yeah, that was gangster. Taki drums, maybe? It'll come to me. Hey, let me know in the comments what the name of those drums are called. Oh, word? We getting down like that?
Dojos fight to boast. Warriors fight to kill.
Yeah, you might need a dip. Yeah, I ain't mad. Yeah, it's 4. Them dudes look ready.
Yeah, they didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Come on down. Cut off her options.
At least they can't all the way gang up. Yeah. Oh man, I like the way they set the stage. Okay.
Taiko drums.
Taiko. That's what they're called.
Oh.
Okay.
Listen, she been in fair fooling with me.
Each year we come scorched by ire and affliction.
Shall walk on my hands you want to. You going down.
Got him.
Let these waters quench our parched souls and bring us good fortune.
Yeah, you closed your boy out.
Mm-hmm.
I wish to be great at something.
Okay. Speaking of greatness.
You don't need them. You don't need them. Yes, you will never clap again.
Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl right there.
Come on
With
now.
the setting sun too. Let's
Come
go.
on now, that right there. That's a hey. I need that picture right there on a t-shirt. Right? The force is strong with this one.
Woo!
Ooh.
Halvesies. Oh.
He gonna come right on down.
After she done been softened up. Come on, girl, get it together.
Dub is a dub, though.
You may actually deserve my true blade.
His true blade.
Oh, look who it is.
It's stolen.
No, that's him.
Still soft.
Oh no, we different now. Come on now. Oh, look at that setting. Yes, this is where blood should be shed. Yes.
He ain't ready. She has refined her craft, crafted a meteor into a blade. She's learned all the styles. Yeah.
You gotta pay attention, girl. You got to pay attention.
Is that the other dude?
Yeah, it is. What's his name? Taigen or something like that?
Yeah, Taigen. He gonna try to do money in the bank. Cash in his briefcase.
Nah, he ain't gonna let him kill her because he wants that revenge.
Yeah. Look at this fool.
Oh, got him. Yes. I ain't even gotta look at you.
That was sweet.
Tiger better be in the back taking notes.
By an impure hand.
But it happened anyways.
By blood-soaked jockey.
Nope, it is not lit.
He gonna say he didn't deserve death by her. It's like, listen, little buddy. From the day you took that sword from me, your dad was already cast.
Your arm floating next to you.
Now you want to come out that bull.
Am owed my honor.
Then take it.
That's what I'm talking about. There no excuses, no nothing. Then let's go. What kind of man are you?
You know it's not honor.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. What kind of man are you? He ain't gonna do that. He needs his honor intact. This show right here, it reminds me of when I was a kid and I used to watch Kung Fu Theater with my pops on Sunday mornings. You know, way back in the, it feels a lot like that. The honor, the honing of the sword, the lessons that need to be learned. Oh man, it's. I think this episode was better than the first episode, and I don't think it was as much action. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't matter. I just feel even more connected. How you feeling so far?
Man, I'm loving what's going on. I mean, besides the writer and animators need to draw just gratuitous nakedness everywhere. That's just everybody just naked. Like, I had to see so many cartoon dinglings that like, listen, buddy.
Yeah, they'll let you know this is not for children. Let me tell you. And that's definitely emphasized by the scene when Taijin's head had to get right and his lady was like, let me set you straight. Let me give you that moment of clarity. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate art. It's tastefully done. I mean,
it's not gratuitous.
Yeah. I mean, I know we jokey about it, but it's very
not Legend of the Overfiend.
Yeah. Here's the thing that kind of stands out for me so far. Is like the quieter moments have really good purpose, right? Like a perfect example for me is the blacksmith scene, when they're building the swords and you see the step-by-step process and you get a better appreciation for the warrior and that bond with their sword. You were saying earlier that you watched the show where they talk about that and they talk about the refining process and all of the steps that it takes in order for you to get the final piece. And in that quieting moment, while we're learning something, while swords aren't swinging, you learn a lot about the character as you learn with the sword. They go hand in hand, and then you see this assassin who's lying, and he has a broken blade that reflects his broken soul. I think he said like the relationship of the sword is kind of like the swordsman's soul, and you have this broken thing. I appreciate it. All of that, every piece of that.
But even in the forging of that particular sword, the blacksmith, he took the blame and said an unexpected element came into the forging that blade, and he was talking about her, Mizu. Mm-hmm. But the problem was because he said everything, including the wielder of the sword, all of that went into the forging of the blade. And the thing was, the wielder of the sword, he was rotten from jump. So it wasn't actually Mizu, it was him that made that blade break.
Yeah.
And for him to end up dying by one of his apprentice blades, but he died appropriately.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I liked the way that they brought him up too. Like them 4 horsemen look hardcore. They presented them in a way that made me be like, yo, these are those dudes.
But it was also appropriate too, because when he left after he got that broken sword, he returned as a mercenary. Like, he is not as samurai with honor. And just look like this scene when they went through that gate, there was innocent people there. They killed everybody. They didn't just kill the guards to get through. They killed everybody. They killed everybody on the whole path. I doubt that one guy who gave him the information, tell him where Mizu was going, they probably killed him too.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the information? All right, well, you'll never tell anybody else the information. Like, I don't know. It's just, it was rather appropriate.
Yeah. How do you feel about the final boss kind of moment? We get a chance to finally see the dude that she's wanting this revenge from, and then we learn a couple of things that he's practicing. He's being held up by the Shogun. Is the appropriate building of this final boss per se? How are you feeling about it? Is it meeting your expectations? I forgot the dude's name.
It appears that way right now. I'm wondering, is he a red herring?
Ooh.
Because they said earlier, like, one of the reasons that she wants this revenge is because her father, whoever this white devil is, cursed her from birth because she's impure. She's a half-breed or whatever. So he cursed her from birth, and she wants to repay that in blood. The thing is, she said at the time, there was only 4 white men in the entire country. Now, everything we're saying that leads up to is, it's this white man.
Yeah, and that you said that's something important.
If he's
4.
the white man,
yeah,
then this series is over with at the season finale. Or he gets away and he's, Batman chasing the Joker always or whatever, but maybe he ain't even the dude.
It does make me kind of question maybe even the Shogun himself, because the Shogun, just by them being the Shogun, is the end all boss, right? And this is just the dude that the Shogun is holding up. And I feel, to me, that there's more to that relationship that he has to the Shogun than what meets the eye. So there could be something. There could be something.
Well, old dude kind of said it. He said, the Shogun allows us to operate. He operates through Haido. The brother, Shindo, whatever. And he said he kind of acts like, the Shogun kind of acts like I don't exist. But, we go through this plan, I guess, to get rid of the Shogun or whatever, something, then, he'll be able to walk out in the daylight and he won't be able to be denied.
Right.
But he, like I said, he may not even be the dude.
That's true. We had like one more interesting kind of training sequence that was doubled down, and it's when I always forget her name. Mizu was in the woods, and she was visualizing the trees, and she had that moment when she couldn't cut through the tree, and then we see that moment again with Taijin, and it feels like he's following her, not just literally following her step for step, but even maybe training in a sense to maybe get to know his enemy a little bit better. I find that a little interesting. And then he makes that choice at the very end that, I mean, obviously she's not going to die because the show has to continue, but it is a little bit of a cliffhanger-ish. How do you feel about the growth of their either conflict or maybe even possible, companion? I don't know. Like, I feel like there has to be more to it than just him fighting her, right?
Well, here's the thing, though. I see a eventual collaboration. You know, a la Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Okay.
You know, he's after her. He wants to redeem his honor. But if his no longer fiance was like her, if her father thinks there's rust on his blade, he ain't shit. Him fighting Mizu and winning, it's not going to change. His mind is made up. I'm gonna marry you off to one of the Shogun's young sons, and that's that. So maybe to uncover what's going on, or maybe the assassination attempt against what better way to redeem himself in the eyes of, you know, if he stopped a possible assassination plot against the Shogun.
Okay.
You know, or something else where he's a hero, but basically because he's riding with Mizu and he's part of the squad, you know. So I don't know. It's just something else in there, because I don't see, right now we know he's no match for her.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, and if she wouldn't have passed out, I still would have bet money on her.
Yeah.
She's just really nice like that. All right, and then
he got some skill, but I'm pretty sure that the 4 dudes that she just got through taking out, I'm sure that they had some skill, maybe more than he did.
Yeah. Which reminds me of the choice that she made, because she's not just, you know, charging forward and just cutting down people. There's some intelligence to she's a tactician to go along with it, and her using the side of the cliff so that they can't all just get her at once. I was that was dope.
That was brilliant.
Yeah. And then just a hat tip to the artist as well, making a beautiful scene for somebody to die to. It just felt really old school again. I go back to that old, like I said, Sunday mornings with my pops watching Kung Fu Theater. It felt a lot like that. I think the last person I want to ask you about is Mizu's future assistant, the guy with no hands. I forgot his name.
Yeah, Ringo.
I feel like, you know, he's finding some purpose. How are you feeling about the whole festival and him going through it and making some choices?
Well, here's the thing. If you think you're the best, which there's nothing wrong with having faith, there's nothing wrong with confidence, but that's never been put to the test. It's just like faith. If it's never been put to the test, how can you really say you got faith? Because a lot of people, when their back is against the wall and they're up against the hardest times of their life, they fold like a pup tent in a tornado. You know what I'm saying? They do. And he's like, old dude had no problem telling me, he said, yeah, my noodles are the second best, you know what I'm saying, until, you know, other dude came. And, you know, a lot of times that sounds like, it's a little bit of hate. Like, I really feel like I should be the best. But no, dude was for real. No, I'm second best. And when he went to taste the other noodles, he's like, damn, these are better. Like, for real?
Yeah.
Like, dude had no problem saying, I'm second best. That dude is better than me. And the other dude was like, yeah, right now, I'm king of the mountain. Yeah. I'll teach you, you know, you want to wash these dishes. Or whatever. But, you know, it challenged him to not only find his purpose in being an apprentice and being a help to Mizu, but if he wanted to be great at something, that was his wish. I want to be great at something.
Yes.
Is it to be a great assistant? Is it to be a great noodle cook? Because now he can test his mettle, as it were, and, you know, and whatever, making his ramen or whatever to find, now that he's tasted stuff better than his, he can tweak his technique and his ingredients and all that to make better.
Yeah.
But a lot of times, until you are tested, until you are forced out of your comfort zone.
There we go.
That's it. Until you are forced out of your comfort zone. Most people do not change until they are forced to change. Doesn't matter what they say. You're not changed until that is forced upon you.
Okay. No, I hear that. I agree with that. All right, so let's get some closing thoughts, man, regarding this episode and or just the series so far, man. How you feeling?
I am loving it, and I'm hating that we can't just watch all these back-to-back, you know, time and life and things like that. Like, but I'm loving episodes 1 and 2 so far. So was it like 8 episodes?
I believe so. Let me take a quick look.
Man,
IMDb's.
Hey, there's 6 episodes of pure heat coming.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they did a really good job of setting the tone for me. Like, a lot of times, I'm very leery about the pilot trap. And that is the pilot is super insane, it's good, it's dope. And then that's just to lure you in. And then they kind of just give you a bunch of drivel to kind of like, just to give you something. And then the whole series ends up being a little subpar. Them having 2 back-to-back good ones really gives me a lot of hope for the rest of the series. It was really just well done. Good storytelling. Action was great. It looks beautiful. I'm invested in the characters. I'm all in for the rest of the series, and I'm curious what you all think in the comments regarding this. Man, I just didn't see Blue Eye Samurai coming. It's such a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, and I think what I liked about this episode too. She pretty much handled business in episode 1. In episode 2, she's good, but she took some L's. Like she didn't lose, but she took some knocks. And if whoever she's chasing, whoever she's fighting, if they like that, she gonna need to train some more. She gonna need to work. Like she had a plan. I'm gonna go over here and kill this man and be back, sipping margaritas by lunchtime tomorrow.
Yeah, that did not happen.
No, you might need to slow your roll.
Yeah, I feel that. I appreciate that. It reminds me of the series Daredevil. One of the things I loved about the series is the fact that Daredevil takes damage and he learns from the damage.
Oh yeah.
It makes me appreciate the fact that there's risk involved with our hero. Don't get me wrong. Like there's shows like One Punch Man where he just washes everybody. That's okay.
Everywhere.
Yeah. But then I like the ones when when they gotta struggle. The Die Hard effect. When you John McClane is getting his ass whooped, but he still overcame. It just makes the characters that much stronger. All right. Well, this is a good place to kind of close this bad boy out. Kai, go ahead and let the people know where they can reach you, man.
Man, on all social media at DiamondMynd, DiamondMynd. It's all about this right here.
Oh, you heard that. If you're using that, then go ahead and check in the description so you can go ahead and link up with them. And also, if you've just been enjoying the way we just chop it up and just, fanboy over just great animation, go ahead and hit that subscription button. Of course, give us that thumbs up. But if you really want to know what's popping next, you got to hit that bell icon because then, you can get hit up on your phones and catch up to us in real time. Thank you so much. Thank you for the comments as well. We do read them. Y'all are a trip. Keep it spoiler free if you can, and we'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all.